If you already have a master's degree and you're doing a PhD, why wait until you're done with your PhD to apply for an NIW?
So if you're doing a STEM PhD right now, the STEM PhD is a definitively strong element of the profile. So if you have a master's degree, but you haven't really done very much research yet, or you haven't held any industry jobs and you can't really show your impact, waiting until you have that STEM PhD is going to take your profile from very weak to very strong with just one credential. And that's because USCIS is preferencing US STEM PhDs right now. But if you are a master's student and you have already made contributions and impact, you can look at doing the NIW earlier. And for people who fit that kind of profile, I do recommend looking into it just because filing this year is going to give you better chances, probably anticipating the uncertainty around the elections. Like obviously, if we continue to have 4 more years of President Biden, the policies will probably remain the same, and you may have time to finish up your PhD program and all of that. But the uncertainty is what's getting to a lot of people. But yeah, I mean, consider it if you have a master's and contributions. Otherwise, probably wait and see what happens. Like finish your PhD out and wait and see what happens. I will note, I did have a bunch of consultations recently with people who went straight into a PhD from a bachelor's program and didn't actually have the interim master's certificate yet, but also could not argue exceptional ability yet. It's almost impossible to file NIW on that profile. So some of my clients there are trying to negotiate with universities to get that interim master's diploma since they've already completed substantial coursework and should be qualified for it. So that's worked for a couple of people. And then others are just waiting until they have the PhD.